Well, good morning. Welcome to the Hagan Homestead. Today is kind of like an office day, hence the blue light glasses and all that. But I need to run outside. Y'all know I need outside time. And I need to plug in some Cherokee purple tomatoes that I got at a farm stand yesterday in town. I need to resow a couple cucumber seeds that didn't germinate. And I'm also gonna plug in some ginger. So y'all stay tuned and you can come follow me to the garden. I've actually never planted ginger. I use it a lot, especially in our elderberry syrup. So in order to cut my cost down, I decided to grow it. I think it'll grow really well here in Southeast Texas. What I did is I got organic garlic root from the grocery store. And you're gonna, all these little, I guess they're called nodes. I've watched a few YouTube videos on it. This is where the plant will sprout out. These were big roots. And what I did is I broke them, leaving some of those nodes, I don't know if you can see, on each piece. And I've left them out on the counter to kind of form a callus. From what I understand, that prevents them from rotting. We have a lot of rain coming, so I want to get all this in the ground so that it does well and gets established. Normally we grow like a muncher style cucumber, and Boston pickling are our favorites. I have a couple seeds of the Market More. I think we liked these out last year, and I only have a few seeds in this packet left. This is the year of using all of our seeds that we have. We have not bought any seeds this year because we need to go through what we have. And the germination's actually been pretty good, especially on the tomatoes. So that is what I'm plugging in, and I'm gonna go get all my stuff. All right, I think I said this on my other video I posted a few days ago. This trellis is where we did cucumbers last year. I've gotten actually pretty good germination, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug those seeds in here. I almost forgot. I went to the grocery store in, a bigger town before work the other day, and they had lavender. So I did grab 2 of those, and I'm gonna plug those in right here because I'm kind of pulling this cilantro. It's gonna bolt and not do anything. So we're done with cilantro. You can see these are super root bound. I'm just gonna kind of break these up just a little, not to ruin the plant, but just to stimulate growth and have the roots branch out. These plants are gonna be a lot happier in this good soil than whatever they're in now. I plugged in some of our Cherokee purple seeds from last year, and I don't know if the seeds were all the way mature because they did not germinate. Let me see if I can get a shovel right here. So this is a French lavender, and I'll show you see how root bound that is. A lot of times you can go, like my favorite place to go for clearance plants is actually Lowe's. They have like a huge selection of plants that are like root bound or just need to be pruned back and put into like good soil. I've gotten like $20 plants for like $2 there. Walmart has some, but I don't really find that I find a lot there, or at least that grows. But Lowe's, that's where it's at. Now for tomatoes, and I'll show y'all what we have done in the past that has really helped make good, strong, healthy plants. Okay. So I just get some of our dirty eggs that, you know, I need to wash but don't really want to wash. If I sit in ants, y'all may hear me scream. I'm just gonna dig a hole for the tomato seedlings. I got these at a really cute farm stand here in town. I did a short on it, so you'll have to go and look. But just plop the egg in. I stab it to open it. Get your plant out. The root structure on these is a lot better. They're younger, and they're actually from like a homesteader farmer, so they haven't been sitting on the shelves and shipped and all of that. So I'll end up putting that, sorry, the wind is picking up, we're getting weather, that's why I'm getting these in the ground. And then I'll just cover this with soil. The older the seedlings get, the more they need to be transplanted because they run out of nutrients in that little pot. So I ended up getting 4 Cherokee purples because I have planted a lot of tomatoes this year. Like I said, we're amping up tomato production. So I think 4 of those will be good because I have a lot of beefsteaks. I have a decent amount of cherry tomatoes, some Romas, some San Manzano. I have one little seedling popping up here, so we're gonna leave that little guy alone. This may be kind of close. I don't know. I'm not gonna waste one of my Cherokee purples this close. I do have a little seedling right here. I have 2 that popped up. Tomatoes are very easy to uproot and transplant. You can just grab the little tomato baby. The tomato baby, yeah, that's what it is. And put it in soil. We'll see how this goes. I'll mark this one and I'll be able to keep y'all posted on how that goes. Because it looks like, I mean, it's still pretty little, but I don't want 2 growing really close together either. And look, we'll put a little marker. This is our guy. That's our experiment. Right there. Kind of looks like a gravesite. That's not its fate. Grow, baby. Yeah, see, I haven't gotten any germination down here. I'm gonna go check over here to see if I have any holes to plug in. Like Abel helped me plant. Can you see all the seedlings I've got to separate? But, you know, keep them involved. All this brassica stuff, that ain't gonna do nothing. I actually may transplant. These actually look a little bit better. I may transplant some of those. See, that's a good example of getting a little baby seedling. Okay, what I ended up doing, I had a lot of little tomato babies. I just ended up putting some in pots, and I'll either sell them or give them away. Maybe my mom and my stepdad will want them. So this long bed is going to be ginger. I have 3 cabbages starting to head, so I'm going to plug in what ginger I do have around those, knowing that those will be coming out soon. Yeah, the weeds, y'all, are horrible with all this rain. But I'm just gonna dig a little hole and I'm just gonna plop this ginger in here. And like I said, I've never grown ginger. We'll see how this goes. I still need to find a place for my okra. I think we'll end up doing that after this weather subsides. And like I said, I'm planting pretty close to this cabbage, but I know this cabbage will be coming out soon. Okay, so I got my little bit of planting and outside morning sunlight, if you will. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to go back and do computer work. You know, this is my outside time that I enjoy. But I hope y'all enjoyed following me around the garden. Don't forget to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Your support really does help us continue to do all of this. I mean, we enjoy it too. So I enjoy teaching people, showing people, gosh, look at all the weeds. I enjoy showing people, you know, how to do all of this. We're still, I mean, 5-6 years in, we're still pretty, you know, that's 5 or 6 seasons. We're still learning. I think you're constantly learning, but we enjoy sharing it with y'all. So don't forget to like and subscribe and even hit the little bell icon so you know when we're posting. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye. See you next time.